10 financial habits of empowered women. Number one, they budget wisely. They have a priority list. They know what needs to be done first and what needs to come last. Number two, they save consistently. They always have savings. They always have some money kept somewhere for future investments, or if anything comes up, always something that have been saved up. They always save something at the end of any a month or a week, depending on what time you get your income. Number three is they avoid unnecessary debt. Sometimes we get ourselves into debts that we don't really need. For example, if you're traveling, you don't need to hire a car. If you have a good car, you don't really need to hire a very high end car unless you really need it. Or let's take an example of you want to buy a phone, for example. If you can't afford something, don't go for very high end thing that lead you to heading to debts. For example, if you're going to purchase something and probably you ran out of money, if you don't really need it, you don't need to call your friends to chip in. You're putting yourself in unnecessary debt and then you struggle paying back. So just learn to live within your means. Another thing is they invest. When they find an opportunity, an idea of something that can give them more money, they invest, be it in land, money market funds, whatever it is, they learn to invest. Another thing is they set financial goals. For example, at the start of the year, they will say, this is what I want to make and save at the end of the year. This is what I want to achieve at the end of the year, or at the end of the quarter, or at the end of the month. They always have financial goals. Another thing is they track expenses. They just don't spend because there's money. They don't spend anyhow. They track their expenses and know where this amount of money went to. They can always track. So ladies, I don't know whether you are in a position of tracking your expenses to know that you made this money and you can account for every bit of it. Just let me know whether you always track your expenses. Another thing is they build an emergency fund. This is something very important that I've been learning lately, that it's important for you to have an emergency fund so that if things go south, you have something that to boost you as you wait for things to come back. It is very important for you to have this because you never know how things go. Your job could come to an end today, and so you'll need something to keep you fast before you probably get another job or your business peaks, whatever it is. So ladies, we need to learn to have an emergency fund. By the way, I'd like you to let me know in the comment section, if you have an emergency fund, how do you manage to save this money for emergencies? Because I know people are really struggling with savings, because someone will tell you they earn too little to have an emergency fund. I'd like to know, people who have emergency funds, how did you manage to get to that level? Do you have like allocated specific amount every month, or you just save something just in case something is left behind? So just let me know. So another thing about it is financial empowered women know and learn about money. They keep educating themselves about various ways of earning money. And by the way, there's one thing I have realized: your relationship with money is very important. If you don't have a good relationship with money, it won't have a good relationship with you. If you keep spending here and there, not taking care of it, trust me, that is how your financial life will be. You'll never settle because you'll always be earning and spending. So it's very good for you to have a very good relationship with money. Know how to spend your money, know how to track your expenses, know when and where to invest, and finally know whether you really need to purchase that thing, because I know impulse buying is something that is affecting very many people. You get to the market today and there's this cute dress, there's this cute shoe, and you're like, I need to buy this. Someone just told someone told me that whenever you want to buy something, give yourself a few hours, then come back to it. If you really need it, then you will buy it. But if you come, most times when you come back to it, you'll realize it was just an impulse thought because you just saw something beautiful on there online or at the shop. The first instance is I need to buy this. But when you go and sit and come back, you'll realize that you didn't really need it. Okay. So another thing is financially empowered women diversify their income. They keep looking for multiple streams of income. If it's an business, a service that to offer, you're always looking for something that can help you make more money. So, ladies, one thing I want us to share is let me know in the comment section any idea that has helped you to make more money. Let me know any idea that has helped you to increase your source of income. Just let me know in the comment section. And lastly, financially empowered women give back. When they are in a position to, they help other people. When they're in a position to, they empower other people by helping them with the little that they have. And you know what? When you help other people, it gives you happiness and joy. But be careful how much you give. Okay, so please, ladies, I want you to try this and let us know any other financial um, hack that you have. Let us know in the comment section. So, other than that, I want to wish you all the very best and lots of love.